Rising. Oh, wait, girl. Grand Rising, everybody. It's Shay Seeking. And I'm just sitting here reflecting all in my head a little bit, okay? I don't think I'm about to be doing no cards, nothing like that. I just sit here contemplating, like, hold on. Alright, that's a little bit better. So look at it. So I'm just sitting here and I'm just been thinking about everything, like what's going on, all the things of the past, you know, fact and fiction, you know. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if anybody has ever, like, you know, reveal this type of energy here. Like I said, you know, I guess, like, I don't know, shit. I feel like there's so many people, like, regardless of whatever this is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be thinking, like, is this some type of, like, experiment that have been done on people? You know, it'd be like, God, why you got me have to talk about these particular type of things here, okay? And it's just like, you know, I can't deny it. I can't deny the fact of these things that I see or sense or know. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. Once you sense them and know them, you cannot change that. And so, hold on, let me go open this door. So it's like embodying like a whole nother part of yourself that you may not even know, right? I just ran into one of my favorite quotes that I used to use back in the day. You know, the truth is gonna set you free, but it's gonna piss you off first. And it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This was like one of the quotes that somebody popped up in my feed, excuse me, on Facebook. And, you know, it's showing me like there's words that I just want to spew out, like wicked, like disgusting, like monster, like cunning, deceptive, controlling. It's like sick. You know, it's something, look, you know, and like I said, I don't really, you know, I haven't, like, I like the movie Scarface, but I'm not like a crazed fan like some people. But it was something he said in one of these clips that said something about, like, I never, like, effed over anybody in my life. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I'm saying deliberately, like, what can I say? Like intentionally doing something to cause somebody harm or to trick them, or like, you know, I'm I'm someone that used to play around when I was young, like around 12 years. I was like probably the annoying one that would do tricks and stuff like that and play games and stuff like on people. But I'm talking about stuff like real dirty, foul, like stuff. Like, shit, I knew I did it. Hold on. I've been smoking a lot today. Forget it, I'm just gonna have to rip it. Like to people that I care about, like actually really like did somebody wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like left, let's see, something like this, like, ugh. Knowing that you're, oh, that didn't work. Okay, hold on, I'm just had to get a new one. Like knowing one of your girlfriends is drunk or something and leaving her at a place with a whole bunch of dudes there. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, okay? We'll use that as an example, okay? So again, you know, not knowing, like, it's like this awakening energy, okay? And then knowing that there's something about you that might be different. There's something about this situation that's out of hand. There's something about this situation where somebody, you know, feels as though they have control over somebody else. Like, it's like, we'll say heavenly fathers or parents or earthly mothers and fathers, biological mothers and fathers. And I look at it kind of like that. And, or we'll just say, you know what I'm saying, earthly, you know, and then biological. And I just realized, like, again, like I said, starting to see faces on people and things like this, or starting to see certain things that they're like triggering thoughts of childhood where I can see certain people or things like this, right? So again, I feel like there's a very cunning energy. I feel like there's a mother-father energy, okay? Yeah, like a mother-father energy, right? I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is. We're not even going to be specific about signs or anything. But it's almost like they know something happened to me, or they know that they placed something over me. Maybe not knowing exactly what it would be. You know, how it would affect the outcome in the future, because everybody's different. So again, if you do have some type of gifts, we'll just say, maybe you've always been different or gone against the grain or something like this. And so again, I feel like, or very, what the hell is that? Or very like powerful. Like, I don't know what these people could have seen in me as a youth, okay? But I feel like it's just like the twilight zone. Because like if you talk to your parents, like if I just talk to my regular supposed biological parents, they're not gonna tell me that, you know, like I hear people making comments about like parents and stuff like that. But in this day and age, again, to me, it seemed like people are not even who they once were. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like in the energy, somebody lying. And if I gotta feel like, you know what I'm saying, everybody that I know lied to me, or everybody that I know is like some kind of spy or plant, or everybody is like, you know, withholding something from me, then I don't need to talk to those people. But the only thing that makes me not get angry with those people or dislike those people is because I don't even know if they know. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't even know if what they know. I don't even know if they know that there's something different. It may be that your biological parents don't really know the code or the secret about you. That it may just be your, again, earthly or heavenly parents that know. about you in that way. Especially for someone who, maybe this happens to many people, I don't know. Especially if you feel like you have been blocked some kind of way. But I feel like whatever this is, it has allowed, I have to speak about this because it has allowed beings like me to be taken advantage of in a sense. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stop right now and say, what I'm saying right now could be totally things that have been projected towards me for people to get into my headspace and have me worry about things that are not there. But I can't help to see the signs. I can't help to feel the feelings. I can't help to see certain things. You know, I can't help certain memories that come back that I know something was up. And I feel like this is the thing. People do that, and then they're able to have access to individuals and try to control their lives or their whole dynamic. What I'm saying about when you're stepping into this over the hill kind of energy. There may be favorites in the spirit realm, you see, that, I mean, and I'm gonna apologize, but I'm not really sorry. Because again, at some point in time, somebody should have said something. At some point in time, somebody could have gave me the code or the rule book. You see what I'm saying? They didn't. But I feel like it's because somebody thought that that I was going to fail. They wanted me to fail at whatever this is that I'm stepping into the spirit, into my spirituality. I believe it's so that certain people can have some type of jurisdiction or some type of rights over me, okay? Kind of like hurry up and let the world fear an individual, or let certain people fear an individual so that you would think that somebody needs to be in control of them. And then abuse happens. I was just reading about spiritual abuse. In the different ways. So just glancing through it, I'm already picking up on the things that, you know what I'm saying, that I sense or see or know, or people are trying to project. Any way it goes, it could be an abusive nature, okay? I do feel like I was made different, you know. I was just watching, you know, Legacy. I think a new season just came out, okay? And, you know, it was about, it started off with Hope harming her teacher or something. And then, you know, she was saying that, you know, when it kind of shocked me because we did the cards earlier and we were talking about that sword, okay? Like, I wonder how much of this is people actually programming something to cause a tower moment or to cause things to fall down. But again, knowing that this is this is where I speak out about these strange things. People think they know, but they have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't know. I feel like there are individuals that can tap into my energy or something like this, right? Like dive into my mind or something, right? But I don't think that it was meant to be for everybody to know or see. Just like I feel like people have been taken advantage with, like possibly behind the scenes. I feel like just there's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes with certain individuals here. And I don't know why I'm picking up on that orphanum energy. You know, people, but I feel like some of these people are orphanum not by the parents' choice, not by, you know, them running away or anything like this. I feel like sometimes this is, or it's like a renegade energy. I feel like sometimes this is just basically parents that may be jealous of their children, or parents that see something in a child that they want to have control over that child and use that child. This would be for like financial gain, you know what I'm saying? Instead of letting you be your own person, or, you know what I'm saying, tap into yourself and get to know yourself fully. It's like these people feel like they can be in control of what you know about yourself and your story. It's kind of like that. And people will say, do the inner work, right? But again, if part of you have been blocked away from you, I feel like that's a very dangerous thing, because that allows for other energies to try to get into your energy field, right? And this could be turn somebody into like, I'm hearing like a puppet or a doll or something where people can control the narrative. You don't really have control over your life, okay? Now, I don't know who gave these people this authority to do this, okay? But I know that things like this are going on. It could also be for, you know, individuals to hold you back and give other people that they deem fit a chance to take something from you like that might have been destined for you. You know how like tribal members would, you know, observe the children all their life, and then again when the child reaches a certain age, they will take them in as an intern or show them the way, or say, you know, this person will be a good soldier or a warrior, or this person would be like, she's really good with food, you know, or this person would be really good with like being a shaman, or, you know, this person, you know, it's just like, I see. So again, that kind of energy, that kind of choice, or that kind of, it's been taken away. It's been like that freedom or that free choice, because I believe Hope was talking about freedom, being free, you know. But then she was saying that her humanity was turned off. I feel like this is what somebody wanted to do, trigger something in me to have me have some kind of explosive anger attack. It may be heartbreak. You see what I'm saying? Because again, certain people, I think that it's a struggle when you didn't realize that behind the scenes, sorcerers, warlocks, and witches could have had access to you for a very long time. Could be projecting certain things onto you, or allowing you to be open and exposed, to be harmed mentally, physically, in the sleep realm, or anything. It kind of ruins lives, because I feel like there are these people that are like the native cards, the matriarch of vassals, the matriarch of shields, and people that are appointed these positions, it seems like for a very long time, have been the ringleaders at either sending this projected energy or false narratives towards individuals to test them, all right? But again, you don't even know you're being tested. At least I would say if it was a tribal thing, they would call Leslie in and say, hey, we think that you would be a good fit about this. What do you think? Well, you know, we're going to go ahead and send you to your training or something or whatever, and, you know, see how you do with that. If you don't like it or whatever, maybe you could try. You see what I'm saying? So it takes away free choice, okay? So all this talk, it's just going to make me think about the right to choose. It's almost like that right has been taken away. I'm doing a video. Close the door. Oh, okay. What? What? Where were they at? So, it's also, I feel like, you know, it also gives, like I said, potential connections or potential lovers, because we're talking tarot here, all right? Or, you know, past loved ones or past lovers, you know, access in like an unrequited type of energy. It's very unrequited, which I feel people don't realize the type of effects that it could cause once you come to, all these things come to fruition. I don't know how I'm handling whatever this is so well, but it's almost to leave souls broken or lost, you know, but I feel like there's some energy or, you know, God that's more powerful than whatever these people are trying to do. That, you know, some of these things, again, bringing them to the front and center is going to allow for these people to be, that think they're testing you, okay? And they may be abusing their power to have to reap what they sow. you know? It's almost like a dagger in the heart energy, or, you know, like a symbolic way of talking about, you know, a heart being ripped out or something like that. To turn, I think it's to turn people cold. I think, you know, even when it comes to, and I like to look at it because, again, like I said, I'm someone that is self-taught, but I also, you know what I'm saying, have, you know, learned a lot from different quotes and different people's energy and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that cold world energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're good, or if you're of the light and you come into a certain environment, that, you know what I'm saying, it will turn you dark, right? It's kind of like the old you is not there. But I feel like I'm somebody that can surpass that energy for some reason. No matter what people are trying to say on the outside, like, I know myself, the parts that I do have control over. The things that I don't think that there should be any parts of you that you should not be able to have control over or say so over. But, you know, in the real world or the spirit realm, it may be a little bit unforgiving. Or the people, okay, that dabble in that area may be that way. What in the heck is that? Okay. So, yeah, I'm just here tonight, like I said, talking about these things, because a lot of it, you know, they say life ain't fair, but a lot of it is unfit. It's not balanced. It's allowing people that may hate you to be able to pull certain what is that? Oh, that dang on cat. That sneaky cat. It's so funny because when I see that cat, I get this energy of this older female energy. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're talking about like spirit or spirit animals and things like that, every time I see this cat coming around here like that, early in the morning or late at night, I be wondering. It's a big old cat too. But yeah, there's definitely a feminine energy that's very cunning. Although she comes and she it's almost like you have to really, really pay attention to what she's saying. Well, I'm not gonna be paying attention no more. I'm gonna tell you that much. But, you know, I notice how she try to flip the script when I catch on to her, to try to make it seem like, no, I was saying that stuff because I was trying to be supportive. But it's just like, I see through certain people's energy and you just can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person has been able to bully and fool and manipulate and be cunning and scramble up lives of, it's almost like the women that will be coming up after some of these older or elder women. It's like they admire your gift, but they also envy it in a sense. They might admire you in a sense, but they also envy maybe you or the attention or something that you might get. And I feel like that's where it goes wrong. And then there's also, like I said, the element of these type of women teaming up with men, you know what I'm saying, that may have been, you know, or masculine energies that may have been connected to your energy, or overseers, watchers, messengers, ancestors, whatever. And I don't know, it just irritates me what I feel like these people think they can have control over, especially as something, like I said, when it comes to love. These people are haters of that energy. They don't think that that can cross over into this other element, or they don't want it there. Some people think that it's a weakness. I guess that's why some of us are different now, to show something else or another part of whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? It may not have always been that way, but I think that there is something different, well, about me. Being a lover and a fighter. I won't pick one. I won't pick one. You know? And then sometimes, like I said, when it comes to family dynamics, sometimes people choose to pull away. It may not be that people don't want to deal with them no more. These people may want to deal with you. They may not. But again, like I said, if they were that concerned, they would call. Right? If they're peeping around and watching your videos, they're not supporting and commenting. You see what I'm saying? But everybody in the family could be talking about it. You know? But again, if they were concerned, why go to each other and why go to the lengths to try to contact third-party situations or try to bring in third-party energy as doctors or whatever like this, you know, to try to, it's like a conspiring energy. It's like a spirit. It's like it's like a stench that I can smell on these people when they come in. But I think that they couldn't do that whole thing with me, that mental illness thing, because of, I just think they can't do it. Okay, too much shit that I say probably makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, they couldn't do that. Okay. So I feel like whatever this is to try to break something. They need to break something. It's like having something broken before you can cross over some bridge or something, right? And I feel like with me, it's like unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of energy here. And they don't understand. And they think they're going to stop or halt something for me in the future. One thing I feel like some of these extended family members or whoever these people are, these strangers even. Now that's the sad part, to allow strangers to infiltrate, especially if it's such a beautiful creature. And I look at individuals that are different or special or have gifts or talents. I look at them as special creatures that should be protected, okay? You know? It's hard for me to decipher. Like I said, people want to connect with your energy, but like, again, I feel like there's a heavy energy, like I said, pulling on this aspect of, you know, excuse me. Somebody wants to, you know, give a helping hand or a word of encouragement, or it seems like an outpouring of support, but it's at a distance. But being empathic or whatever this is, you know, I can feel it, I can sense it. So at least the Eight of Wands energy that I saw coming in, like I said, that Eight of Wands energy could be, you know, let me look at this again because I have it sitting here still. Okay. So this Eight of Wands could be, what can I say? Like from a child up, this could be like, you know, education systems. This could be financial institutions. This could be, you know, even medical. This could be government. This could be friend circles, family. This could be community. You know, it could be also, and then spirit realm. Okay, so these are all the different 8 aspects. But there might be more, or there is more, I feel, okay? That where you could be getting heavy manipulation done on you in your life. And I feel like that's why some people crack and end up maybe in a mental institution or with some kind of mental illness. But for me, I refuse to let that happen. It's just, I'm just too, you know, I don't know. I'm just not the one. It take a lot more than that. Okay, but again, to grieve, okay? I think that, again, that might be an issue too here, okay? That some people haven't even been able to really wrap their heads around what's going on, nor having strong connections to people, and maybe not even being able to grieve those individuals in a way, right? That's what I feel could be a problem too. All right, not being able to grieve, because it's something like, again, it makes you wonder, is this real? Was the connection real? You know, like you know, why do I, because okay, so the way I see sometimes is like hindsight, okay? So why do I sense and see? It's almost like knowing that everybody's acting kind of strange or whatever, and like, let's say you came back home from somewhere, everybody's acting all strange and everything, but you have to come in. If somebody at least have your phone number, you know what I'm saying? And you come back home, you know, after a couple months or whatever, and then people, you know, finally tell you when you get there, well, you know, your dad passed away 2 months ago. You know, like I said, it's that kind of energy like that, right? Where this might be a secret energy or society or group of people or something, okay? They know that somebody knows stuff. They know that they can't block everything. They know that somebody knows something. But instead of someone stepping in and helping someone, it's almost just letting someone walk off that cliff, right? Or stumbling and fall. Because that was another thing that came up when I looked up different things that people can do to, you know, bind certain people when it comes to their spiritual gifts. And they said that this could be as a stumbling block, okay? It was like something about stumbling blocks and, you know, spiritual abuse or whatever. So again, I don't think, like, I feel like if I knew all the things that might have been going on behind the scenes when it comes to my energy, however you want to go ahead and rate that, okay? We're talking about like being tethered to someone or something, you know, or doppelganger energy here, whatever it may be. It's like faded pictures or faded memories that are kind of like there, you know. Also, like I said, so there's been something, like I said, that I noticed this year of feeling lost. But I'm saying my family members, you know, I haven't heard that anybody passed away or anything, but to me, definitely, and that's what I said about tuning in on these gifts. You see what I'm saying? I have to try to decipher if I'm picking up on somebody else that might be around me, you know what I'm saying, even in the neighborhood or something like that, on their sense of loss of a family member in real life, you know what I'm saying? Or again, is this like underworld energy here, okay? Or Sheol energy, where I might be, again, I might have been heavily connected to someone all my life. You know what I'm saying? If you even think about this, about a twin and an evil twin or something. You know what I'm saying? So I might have been chained or bound to, you know, a certain energy or angel or something like this. And then it's almost like, you know, let's make that where this person may be somebody that that is, you know, specializes in certain type of arts, okay? So again, they have been observing you actually really in the 3D, or they can tune in on their energy, okay? Or use a locator kind of spell energy, or do something like this to peer in on you, to check on you, or to even give you, you know, try to send out energy to give you warning or take heed on something. This is how I look at the transfer of energy or whatever. It's almost like, you know, a real life person that I could have been connected to, that may have been observing me throughout my life, okay? That could be important, okay? This could be even a spirit baby, okay? But we're talking about somebody that also like could be a spirit baby, that could be, you know, also a visitor on this plane, right? Okay? And it's almost like, I don't know, maybe I did think at some point in time, I was like mourning a loss of someone, okay? Or it could be just the connection itself, you know? But there's definitely something of the energy of somebody I was communicating with, whether it's an ancestor or whatever that's already passed over or whatever, okay? There was just this heavy sense or presence of like, maybe like a mild illness, or, you know, somebody that might be even in a coma or something, where, you know, it's like certain times of like, that there could have been like communion or conversating going on, right? Some type of connection here. Also, like, I think that when people get older, right, and then they say something about like dementia, or when people get older, they slow down, you know, and sometimes you'll notice that some older people go in their head a lot more. And I feel like that's another kind of energy that I might pick up on, is people that are on their deathbed, or people that are, you know, older and just very much more slowed down, and they may even be lonely or something. I feel like, you know, I can pick up, one of my gifts might be picking up on their energy, if it's not, like I said, some other kind of spiritual connection. You know what I'm saying? Like how people could say that you can feel something when it comes to your twin, right? If your twin is hurt, somebody can feel it. So again, if you've been linked with a spirit animal or a spirit, a soul sibling or something, you know what I'm saying, since birth, like I said, I feel like whatever it is unrequited, okay? I feel like it's not right if one person is somebody that's peering in, like with that Queen of Cups energy, and the other person doesn't know that that person is there. You know what I'm saying? And then these people keep swapping out particular people that are overseers over your energy. You know what I'm saying? And leaving you vulnerable to certain things that could sabotage, you know what I'm saying, whatever you may be moving on to do and connect with in the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you might want to have, like some type of ambitions to go and do something in this realm. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with the wrong people, or having the wrong people attached to your energy. And if they are, you know, like I said, warlock energy, sorcerer, or something like this, then those people have, you know, some of these people may be very powerful when it comes to their gifts. And it's almost like putting like a defenseless baby or a handicapped child in the hands of these particular people in order to have them have their way or something. And I feel like the masculine energies, like I said, the two wand energies, I felt like, you know, those were more so, I mean, at one point in time, I definitely felt like they were helpful, right? But I feel like, again, things turn sour. It's almost like that kind of energy. But you remember like on Moana, when those coconuts were on the boat, and and he was like, oh man, these dirty whatever, okay? We're not gonna say the whole thing, okay? I don't like the way it sounds anyways. And then, you know, she's like, oh, but they're so cute. You know what I'm saying? Also like I think it was like a gremlin or something on Legacies, and, you know, everybody's like, and Lizzie was like, oh, it's so cute, I want one. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out to be like this horrible creature, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day here. So again, I feel like also these may be trials and tribulations, because people are doing that. They're basically throwing water on a gremlin, you know what I'm saying, to see, or just like throwing water on a cat to see what the reaction would be. You see what I'm saying? So again, I know that, like, again, if this is some type of awakening or something like this, and you do have some of these gifts or, you know, symptoms of them or whatever, that it can be a very intimidating thing at times, especially if you don't know your full power and you don't know how powerful you are with the words that you say or moves that you make. But I feel like, again, this might be a way where people can turn people into a weapon. You see what I'm saying? Just the kind that they know how to push certain buttons or strings, okay? I'm also getting like, you know, like I said, using like, I'm seeing Get Out, or like seeing something about like hypnosis or something like this. Because I've noticed lately that, you know, I could be doing something, maybe listening to music, or I might be watching something on television, but I'll notice certain thinking, why was I about to say third? I'll notice certain things in people's videos and stuff like that. And right away, like there's some video, like there's some intros or whatever to some readers, okay? People are are stepping up their game now, doing shit like that, right? but then I'm listening, right? And I'm knowing what I know about, you know, certain things. And I know these things didn't go away in the world. People are just finding a more crafty way to do them. So again, if you know somebody that kind of like says, okay, and like clap their hands when they start a video, I'm just feeling like that has something to do with, like I said, hypnosis. You know what I'm saying? If somebody, let's see, if somebody, like, there's one video where, you know, now this feminine energy, I haven't really picked up it on anything dark. I say when I see her, when I sense her energy, but you never know, right? I don't put nothing past nobody. And I think that she has, like, in the beginning of one of her videos, it's like somebody's throwing or casting out some sand or something like that. And the way that the sand is like crackling or popping, you know what I'm saying, on the, in the intro, it just make me think about, it's just like kind of like a, it's like a, I'm getting like sleep, you know what I'm saying, or sleepy, you know. Just certain things that are seen or even heard, I feel can strike someone in a certain way and send them into hypnosis. So again, this is stuff that I'm looking into here, okay? I don't want to go too deep into it, but I feel like, you know, this could be the platform where something like this could be talked about. I feel like some of us were brought to be messengers, not to just deliver the same mundane type of messages, to actually talk about the ones that might change generations of people from being put through some of these same things. Because we talk about things that are seen and unseen, past, present, and future here. So again, a lot of this, you know, is tapping into those ancestors and allowing them to tell you and show you, you know what I'm saying? You know, in that energy, those are gods to me, okay? So again, tapping into that energy or whatever, best way I know how. But I still feel like whatever it is still always unrequited. Like I'm not getting the full answers. I'm not getting, it's like somebody is just playing these games and got me sitting on the sideline while, again, life, time, connections, different type of opportunities are passing by. And I don't know why I feel like this has to do with, you know, two people, a masculine and a feminine energy. You know? That's just what it's telling me. This could be parents, like I said, earthly parents, or just regular parents, or, you know, somebody, this could be, you know, a masculine and somebody that he's just, you know, friends with, or that he's lovers with, or something like this. And so again, when that happens, again, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm going to use energy, or I'm going to use the term highborn. I feel like this was a way to humiliate and embarrass and take away the respect from highborns. People that are supposed to, you know, be exalted, you know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, to become, you know, they're natural born leaders, but, you know, with a little bit of training or something, you know what I'm saying, is something that they would need, right? But I feel like a lot of people came together and wanted to do whatever this is, this blockage. They thought it was a good idea, and they thought they could benefit off of someone like me or my energy. I'll just say that. And, you know, knowing that in this day and age, we could be dealing with a knot of people. It's just scary because, again, whatever you're doing to me, you're doing or whatever, you know, you're going to get your karma. I don't like that word. You're not going to get your karma. You're going to have to answer for that, okay? At some point in time in your life. And I will hope that it's immediately for a lot of these people. Like they should have been, you know what I'm saying? Because the not being real, not speaking the truth, not giving proper information could be the reason why some of these people are looked at the way that they are when they get to a certain age, because it is definitely a Queen of Swords energy here, or had been, you know, in the past couple of weeks or whatever with me. And so that Queen of Swords energy, it's not just for no reason. You know, it's about protection. And then it's just funny because you see people that act as though they care, or they would like to, you know, like be of some assistance, or they would like to protect you from something, or they may even be mad or jealous about something. But again, I do think that also this is because I keep hearing us men don't like to see somebody else pleasing a woman. All right. But I'm saying, how can anybody discern or even begin to unravel what is really going on? It's like so many games are played. So I feel like sometimes masculines do this on purpose to eliminate certain suitors or to eliminate certain females that they feel some kind of way about. This could be somebody that they care a lot about, and so they want to sit them on a sideline. This could be a female that they can't stand a lot, so they will allow certain things to go on and turn the cheek because they feel like somebody deserved it, right? Somebody might also see you up a little bit too lofty and want to take you down a notch, you know? We're dealing with a lot of people that have been used to being at home and thinking that things are going on in secret and things are not being, you know, a light is not being shed on certain things because a lot of people are working from home and doing certain types of works from home. And I feel like I told y'all all the time, and I tell y'all all the time, that there's something about messenger or middleman energy. I don't like middleman energy. And I think that's why, again, I would always sit back and think about businesses that I could start and stuff like that. You know, maybe I might not have had the finances or whatever, but I will always sit back and think about all these different businesses that I would do or something like this because I did not want to work for anybody. And I feel like that's another notch that somebody's trying to take off of somebody's belt, knowing they have credentials or they're gifted or they could do really good at a certain position or a certain job. But again, this also can be people trying to block that as well by making it seem like you really aren't, you really don't know, by making you also lean on support outside of yourself to find out certain things that are about yourself. So again, it's almost like, hey, you know, you're close to God, right? Oh, you're connected and you're tapped in, right? But you don't even know about yourself. But I feel like this is also another tactic or something that's being used to taunt or to bully or to, you know, whatever. Or to intimidate. It might be also to test, you know. That's how I look at it. I'm just the reason why I'm telling this because I would, in case other people are afraid, because I sat there and I was thinking to myself and I said, I don't know, maybe why it seemed like these people is afraid of this lady, but I'm not afraid of this lady. You know what I'm saying? That could get me in big trouble. That could be, me saying that might say, damn, you know, it might be some repercussions of some things that are unseen that might occur. You know, but if I was totally silent about this, then nobody would know the things that go on behind the scenes during these types of spiritual initiations, whether it's your ancestors, alien energy, government energy, officials, whoever it is. You know, it would be important for somebody to know the whole all around aspect. And if you don't know that, then people should not be doing it. And it's all to be entitled to make it seem like you're acting, and it's all made to make it seem like some people think that they're entitled to something, but these people are the less likely people to think that they're entitled to anything. Some of these people are wannabe, you know, I noticed that in this community, in the tarot community, some of these people are wannabe therapists and stuff like that. So people can go off of what they say and they really don't know what they're saying. You're probably better at being somebody's therapist than these people are, because they don't really care. When I noticed that somebody was very narcissistic and selfish growing up, parents would speak on this. And to see, I don't know their whole full journey or nothing like this, but I'm just saying these types of things. And to see just because this person could go to school and get some type of degree or something like this, that they would be maybe the end all or the choice. It's making me go back to the book, The Spring, when they were trying to get somebody to be the end all when it comes to a diagnosis to Esther. And somebody said, you can't do that because he has his own personal reasons why he would want it to go the other way. I also absolutely think that there was somebody out here or is someone out here that is really trying to share their energy or whatever, or trying to shed light, you know, and like I said, or try to at a certain time. I feel like there was a certain time for that to happen, you know, and I think that, you know, definitely somebody might have been, but again, they may have not made it, you know. That could be that energy of that ancestor, that Passover ancestor that I was sensing last year. You know, and that's what I said. I think the gifts are pretty cool. You know, I would like to enhance and learn and know. My whole thing is, you know, being afraid of not other people, but myself. You see what I'm saying? At this point in time. But there's definitely something here. Something wants to keep a ball and chain energy on my leg right here where I'm at. And it definitely wants me to be afraid to go about it, which I'm not, you know, but even if somebody would say somebody could be afraid to go the next level or see what's on the other side, that's still not me. I'm not afraid of that. I'm afraid of people taking advantage of other people that are vulnerable, okay? Or other people that don't know any better, right? That's what I feel like I'm not down for. And definitely with this twin energy, because it can be like Pisces energy or Gemini or that vice versa or that something back and forth kind of energy. And hot and cold, yes and no, you know, that. But again, he causes them all, both great and small, this and that, to take the mark of the beast. That was tripping me out today and yesterday. Because it makes me think, like I said, about something like an antidote or something like this. But we all know, you know, the whole, okay, we won't go there. People gonna get in their feelings. That there was something not right about this whole vid energy anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that much and leave it there. But I definitely think that even listening to this water babbling from this brook or this pond is almost hypnotic. It's almost like ever since I came out here and opened up the door and everything and sat out here, now I'm getting very sleepy. But I feel like somebody might be pissed off. And there's somebody that wants to meet me in my dreams. Yeah. And tell me something. You know? I feel like this could be also a release or a dumping ground for people to, you know, maybe verbally abuse people or, you know, things like this that may be going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That people don't realize. But something is picking up, but something is making me pick up on that energy here. And again, we could be talking past, present, or future. Somebody's deliberately trying to sabotage something, and I think they already have. It's a lot about loss, okay? It doesn't even have to be physical. It can be a loss of a companion or a loss of, you know, some type of communication, okay? And it can add like a small void. I don't think it can change your life. I don't think it can make you sad. It just could add a little void there. Again, and I feel like some of these people like to come back around and say little things or whatever to make you sit on that. You know, like, yeah, I did that. You know, all of that activity that was going on in the background all the years of your life that you don't even have access to and you really don't know, but many other people probably do know about you, right? Because the energy or the information could have been widespread. They may know what could have caused that, but since I was not aware or, you know, it's almost like it didn't happen, right? But I can't deny, like I said, picking up on certain energy. It's kind of like there's something in the middle, like a hill, right? Okay, so there's a blockage or something here. Also, again, like, because y'all know when they talk about twin flame, I also feel like the twin flame could be, or certain aspects of it is finding you, right? Lining your whole kundalini or that energy all the way up. So people could be doing things in the dark that may be affecting one's heart. One may not even be aware of anything that's going on, and it could be the worst. But again, where does that, when it comes to that type of split, how much of that carries back on and how much of it is could be controlled by the individual? How much of it is carried on into the real world? See, separating the two, but there's always going to be some spillage there. Even if it's subconscious energy, there's always going to be something that's spilled out. Right? And some of us have a long life to live, you know. And it would be sad if these people were still able to have some type of control over you for some type of gain here, okay? And they don't even invite you or share any information about you with you. You see what I'm saying? And then that is supposed, once you realize, you know, who you are, and there's these things you need to heal from or you need to see, how are you going to know what you need to see if you can't see what you're seeing? You know what I'm saying? If you get my drift. So you're being blamed for stuff. It's almost like parents saying, you should know better. But they never once told you not to touch that hot stove. They never once came and said, you know what, this door right here, when I do this, when I go to sleep, I don't want nobody touching this door. Never took, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if somebody never laid down some type of something, some kind of boundaries, or nobody even gave you the impression that you needed to lay down boundaries? Nobody even introduced you to anybody in your family, whether it be at a distant, you know, a distant relative or something like this that might have the same gift or traits as you, to have you talk to them and them let you, you know, fool you in on what's the big deal, or yeah, our family had these types of gifts growing up, you know, and something happened. You know, there's not no storyline when it comes to that. So, y'all, I'm getting so sleepy I can't even keep my eyes open. So I think I'm gonna go and yeah, I'm gonna go inside. But I don't know. I just felt like I had to say that. I just feel like this is like a light version, right? This might even be somebody trying to control the narrative as to what position I may take in the heavenly realm or kingdom here. Somebody trying to have control over that to force me into another position here, okay? And it's funny that I use that term. Again, to provoke more maybe of an unhappy sense. You see what I'm saying? Because again, that's another part of you in my instance that obviously I haven't had full control over. So again, it's like you're still trying to do that. You see what I'm saying? You're still trying to do that while you go run off, you know, and do your happy so-called family thing. But I'm not tripping off anybody that did me so fucking dirty and think that they about to go off and have some type of lifestyle. It's not even me. It's not even me saying I'm gonna put a curse or I'm about to chase you and do this or nothing like that. It ain't even. I promise you, there's some energy or force that's saying you ain't even got to worry about that shit. Somebody is pissed off because I feel like I'm picking up on somebody's energy that's pissed off because they were lied to about somebody and had to learn the hard way that the person was innocent or did not do anything wrong or did not deserve something. There's people that are possibly right now rolling over in their grave for something that they have done to certain individuals, not knowing the full scale of it. Because a lot of people on the outside looking in can think that you know more than you do. Well, if this person knew that, then she should have did this. But again, this is what I'm saying about how dangerous that is. Hiding someone's self from themselves. And I'm hearing me, myself, and I. You see what I'm saying? Are the only ones that need to be worried about that, right? Unless somebody's in danger and they need to be watched over or something like this. But I feel like that's just an excuse for some people to be watching. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when we're talking about this hospice energy, I'm hearing that there's hospice energy. Like, you know, somebody could be sick and they could just be at home. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be just older, or somebody's just trying to get some kind of money out of somebody, some checks or something. You know what I'm saying? That a hospice in 2022, 2024, 2030, you know, you won't even need to like leave your house or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Nobody might never even have to really come in. You see what I'm saying? Unless it's for some type of treatment. It'll be all being observed and done over. And then people could take this energy, take this information, this footage or whatever, and use it for negative, or use it to bank off of it, because I'm getting cash cow energy. Somebody thinks somebody's a cash cow, and somebody want to keep them there. And they also want to take somebody's man and say, I took your man and I put you in that place. Bitch, who is stronger than me? But it's just like, you're weak. You're a weak individual. Just like I said, some of these feminists are ugly. And I don't care about these masculines that want to get mad and try to come at me because I'm talking about yo, whatever it is. Because at some point in time, you have to know. You see what I'm saying? So at one point in time, you have to know. Then again, that means you a liar, right? And a manipulator, okay? You just found somebody else like you that would be able to do what you do. And not feel no kind of ways about it. And they would be fully aware that that's what they're doing. In order for me to do that type of wrong to someone, they would have had to do something, right? And still, I think it didn't work. So, that's that. You know? Imagine you wake up one day and you didn't realize that, you know, you have witches and warlocks and goblins and shit in your family, or in your you know. And again, I feel like some of these people are possibly good people, right? They may even just be under oath, or they may have taken an oath to not to say anything because somebody's going through these trials and tribulations. But like I said, if that's the case, you should know that that's what's going. Somebody should be confirming that that's what's going on with you, so that you can not even manipulate a situation, but you can be accordingly. I feel like somebody's giving an excuse. Well, maybe we didn't want you to know that we were watching or surveilling you because of this. It's a lie. Some people just want to use people. Some people are just haters, you know. We all know that there are. Some people just want to smile in your face and take your place. But again, I won't be held accountable for what other people have been doing, because I know a lot of things that they're doing. I'd rather not say them on here. And I'd rather not use names or say who it is, because a lot of times, like I said, these may not even be the original people. A lot of people have been already altered or changed or taken up in a rapture of some sort. And it's like, how could you be sad or miss something or grieve something that you don't even know if it was ever there, or if they're, you know, you don't even know the next move. You don't know if they're walking away or not. You're just left in this void energy. And again, I'm not going to let that take me over or take me down. It might pass through again once in a while, whatever. But again, you knew exactly what you were doing when you did that. You knew that that was a part of me that I could not comprehend, or something like that. You knew very well. Some people just use that aspect, I think, to make it seem like somebody is heartless and they're just making up stuff and they're just doing this and that, you know. And I don't want to get anyone harmed or in trouble or anything, or anybody to get any type of judgment that doesn't deserve it, right? Also, I feel like some people have repented, or there might be also people that want to apologize or whatever, but, you know, or they feel bad about what they did. They misjudged the situation. But I feel like the karma, not the karma, but whatever is waiting for them on the other side is, you know, something. It may be, again, since you toyed with someone's love in their heart, knowing you love them, or something like this, then, you know, if you want to rub it in that you're moving on, maybe this person may not have the best luck. And I'm not saying that nobody's casting no spells over here. I'm just saying shit just naturally happen. And I can't help it that I'm someone that, even if somebody is hurting me, I might be the one to tell you something that will give you a hint to stop, or, you know, the teacher coming. You know, it's that kind of energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand you. But, you know, a whole bunch of people thought it'd be funny to do this to the teacher's desk or something when she was gone, you know. And I might not even like you, and I might just be like, hey, she on her way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that kind of energy, you know. And then sometimes they just be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because, again, in this instance, that's what I'm feeling. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what? I'm gonna just let that go. Because I feel like the retaliation of the universe is swift when you just let it go. You know, Unbreak My Heart came on today. I love me some Toni Braxton. I love me some him. But again, I started to think about some of these women and their stories and how they could be similar, and started to listen to a lot more of the lyrics here, and how love stories for certain women, they're like categorized in certain love energy. You know what I'm saying? I started to like think about the different aspects of a Whitney, right? And then, you know, and her music, and then, you know, Toni, and then, you know, I just started to think about, it's almost like I could relate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like I said, a categorization. Not like their music is the same or nothing, but, you know, when you listen, like a Tina Marie, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a motherfucking limb. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. Like a Mariah Carey, like they have their own, you know, it's just relatable. It is. They kind of like tell their story in a sense. Maybe even from like that back or tail end, you know. A Faith Evans, like that. You see what I'm saying? And then you think about like the things that we would have known or thought to have known about these individuals, and it kind of like, you know, I don't know. Like I said, it's hard for me, y'all, because I see too much. Like I be trying to just take a peek at one thing, and it just turns into a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, that's just what it does. You know, so like a lot of times I could get like overwhelmed. It turns into a lot. Like I'm just trying to see, well, what is this part of this song talking about? But it will give me more than that, you know, but it also kind of like fills you in. It kind of fills you into like this something that even if you didn't go through those particular things, you could kind of even relate to. It's like weird like that. I don't know how we got all the way over here, y'all. But you know, like I said, I'm about to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to see. You know what I'm saying? If I could go a day or so without listening to music. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to see if I can. Y'all, it's gonna be hard for me. But I noticed that even like the past, you know, year or so, I've been listening to the same Pandora station, the same thing. And I changed the station today, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know, catching a break. It's just realizing that I have been listening to the same stations and the same damn songs almost. You know what I'm saying? And I had to sit there and think like, yeah, let me put something else on real quick. But usually when I pick another station on that little thing, you know, it don't be stuff I want to hear, you know. So, but I did pick a new station today. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. It was a little overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? Like old music felt new again and stuff like that. But, you know, we'll see if this station work out okay. Yeah. I feel like, again, maybe I stayed around too long in that energy of love music. Because Taurus was getting so mad. Why you gotta sit there and listen to that stupid love music all day? So, again, a new genre or whatever you call it. But I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna see if I cannot hit. And now, okay, this is after I go to bed tonight. I'm gonna see if for 24 hours that I don't listen to music. Okay, wait a minute. What's tomorrow? Is it Sunday? Okay, maybe. Okay, we could probably start on Monday. All right, I'm gonna try tomorrow. If it's damn, I don't even know what today is. And I don't have my other phone. So yeah, if tomorrow is Sunday, I might just start, a little bit, like tuning back a little bit, okay? And then when we get to Monday, then I just ain't even gonna do it, okay? Because I'm testing things out here just to get a sense and to learn more, about even channeling through music or getting messages, right? So, and who's actually sending these messages? Because I definitely think that, again, at first, when I was first listening to music and channeling through music, I felt like, these were direct messages from guides or whatever like this, okay? Or God or whatever, okay? At a certain time, certain music, certain time, But now I'm noticing that there are feminine energies in my feed. It almost seemed like, if anything, it was masculine energy sending music, okay? But I feel like now there's this something of feminine energy sending music. And when I say that, I don't even mean like just men singing or just women singing. No, I'm talking about these women that are attached to these men now are bullying through. That's what I'm about to just say. All right, they're using the channel, or they're using Pandora to up the scale. So again, with this wind energy in this meeting, it's definitely making me think somebody is saying turn up the heat on the subliminal, right? Not so much blunt, but the low key subliminal, like, messaging. Turn up the heat. It's almost like somebody saying, somebody walking in the room and saying, and nodding their head, and the people in the room already know to turn up the heat on a motherfucker. But it's very slow and steady, right? Opening up some type of spigot or something to a different way here, all right? Because they think that they're listening to what I'm saying as to what pisses me off or what affects me, because they think that them using that now in their whatever they're doing, their testing or their whatever this is, that is going to change something. But again, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, motherfucker. And I feel like something about to change around here. It's something about to change. And I feel like it's just like this energy of like reducing back to silence. I will come on here and disclose certain things that I may be sensing, all right, or that I'm not necessarily feeling, but just specifics about my little case study that I'm doing on whatever the hell this is. Since nobody else will help, or nobody else is really going through this, or nobody else can really understand. I don't even see no path. That's what I say about like community building and stuff like that. Like how are you even going to think in certain communities that people would, these children will want to stay in a community or to even grow up and be a business owner or something like this, as everything that they patronize or everything that they go to, there's no, even the doctor or whatever like this, okay? There's no representation of people that are like them or look like them, building or doing anything. I mean, it's talking about like most of the time, but I'm seeing more, not to say that it's not happening. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? You know exactly what I'm saying, because I've seen a lot of businesses, like, a lot more American or, so-called black men with lawn care companies and stuff like that. And not so much in my area. It's different everywhere. Like I said, it depends on where you're at, the whole demographics of where you're at, right? But like I said, around here, and what my children will see, I will be studying that. So you know what I'm saying? Because that's where they live and that's what they see. So, somebody else might have a different something where they grew up or where they live now. There's a different dynamic than where I grew up at and where I live now. You see what I'm saying? How I would have felt in that neighborhood back when I was a child, and how my child might feel in that neighborhood today. I like to go back and forth with stuff like that. So again, like I said, when there's no examples of people like you, okay? I feel like that's when children are not, so it's like leading by example, right? So if you're gifted or something like that, I don't, if people would take the time to do a binding ritual or do all these things, when does somebody step in and say, well, damn, this person is being a little chaotic. They're, you know, they may be, you know, they may be like putting out certain information or something like that, that we probably don't want people putting out. But you know what I'm saying? You can't blame somebody if you never put boundaries. You can't blame nobody if they don't know the rules. And I feel like that's where somebody messed up at. But again, I feel like at this point in time, it wouldn't even matter if I did know the rules, because of the things that have been going on in the background with the projected energy. And what projected is mean, it don't necessarily mean that you're doing these things or that they're going on around you, but somebody wants you to think that they are. You see what I'm saying? This could cause women to, you know, maybe be paranoid. You know, if you don't balance yourself out, you can get lost, I'm telling you. If you don't balance yourself out, you can get lost, because the whole thing is there's secret husbands, haters that's messing around possibly behind people's back sometimes. You know what I'm saying, is what I'm hearing, all right? Doing sneaky stuff, you know, with documents and stuff like this. Now we talking past, present, and future. We could be talking about 1,000 years, or we talking about 1,000 years from now. Whatever you want to say, okay? However it resonates with you. Seriously. It gives you the room and the leeway to really use your own, you know, intuition and your own discernment. Because that's not what I'm not trying to make up no decisions for nobody or make up nobody's mind for nobody. So, lost my train of thought, and I think I'm so tired. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. I'm going to go ahead. I promise y'all, I'm just tired. Maybe I'll finish it up in the morning, or we could talk more about it. But like I said, I'm just tired. I went and took a walk. Oh, that's what it did it. That's what did it too. Okay, including this, because sometimes I used to sleep out here, y'all. I ain't gonna be doing that right now, okay? Nothing like that today, okay? But, you know, and especially when the weather is like this, you know? But again, before we get off, I do want to say, I mean, I do feel, you know, good. I feel happy. I feel appreciative for, you know what I'm saying, the things that, you know, God's ancestors, you know, have allowed me to see, you know? And again, I know it's maybe more of that to come. I just ain't trying to let nobody harden my heart. I'm not. And I don't know why I'm just so smiley and cheesy right now. Because I feel like something is going to break my heart. I'm going to find out something. I'm going to find out something about somebody. And although it's like I would like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, somebody contacted me. Okay, this is the last thing I was saying, we're going to get off. It was like, I think a Baba, whatever somebody called it, okay? Baba something, okay? Had contacted me. It was like, do you know that you're special? You know, and I felt like this was like just some chain letter message or something on Facebook a couple years back. Right. You know, have anybody came and told you something, whatever? And I was like, well, you know, I don't think nothing like that or whatever. But, you know, I've always, you know, because I'm a movie person. My dad used to be a movie person, whatever. So I was like, yeah, but I always, excuse me, did imagine somebody coming up to me telling me about some secret or something. Like, you know, did you know that you were, let's say, like adopted or something, and that you're really, you know, this type of person or something, and, you know, this happened. And, you know, I just always thought, or that we want to take you on this journey or something, or I don't know, it's just something like this. You know what I'm saying? I always, you know what I'm saying? I always thought that some day like this would like that would come. All right? That somebody would say, yeah, you know, we've been looking for you. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it's not like to end my life, but, you know, Okay, because y'all know the never-ending story is my favorite movie, okay? So, you know, I always was waiting for my day when my big dragon would pull up. You know what I'm saying? I could jump on his back. You know? And, you know. Oh, another one of my favorite movies, Little Monsters. Okay? So, like, Little Monsters, you know, the part when he, you know, remember he peed in that apple juice bottle? It's like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't do that. Okay, y'all don't get me wrong. I wouldn't do that. I was just saying that, you know, as like an example, but that wouldn't be something that I would do. And that's nasty. Okay? That's nasty. But, you know, just to or just like, you know, it's that brief moment. Because at the end of the movie, I can't remember. Then at the end of the movie, he got on that dragon and then he got to chase those people with it. You know what I'm saying? That is that kind of energy, you know? For all those people that told you was crazy or what is this person even talking about? You know, it's just that one thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a I told you so or nothing like that. It's that one thing. You know what I'm saying? When you know you was right about something and you just ride past, you know, or you just walk past, you don't even want to look because the person just going to feel real extra more hurt. You know what I'm saying? But they just know. You know what I'm saying? They just know that you know that they know and we know. It's that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, y'all. I'm going to bed. I'll see you later. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button. Well, I was about to say like, comment, or subscribe. All right? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Oh, shit.